Check, check. Alright, I'm recording. Let's continue the rant. Here we fucking go.
Okay. No, but I'm serious. Like, okay, all right. This, looking at this from like an outside perspective, like this game is free. It is very good.
Yes. Absolutely.
Like I don't know any other free to play games or many other that are this good, especially in this day and age.
Yeah. And it's because it's a millennial game, I think is why we vibe with it so much. Because Zoomer games went hardcore on like 10-minute windows, right? Like 10-minute, like each time you play the game, you need to be able to do it in like 10-minute chunks.
Well, even like if I was born yesterday, and I know that that's not very accurate, and I was like 15 or something right now, or born 15 years ago, whatever. I mean, I'm just, it's a good game.
Yeah, for what you get.
Even with the armor nerf, which we're clearly bitching about.
Yeah, it's garbage.
It's it's a good game though.
Yeah, but aren't you excited to be able to one-shot level cap 10 times harder?
Well, it's not, it's I was running numbers, but I suddenly don't remember the numbers. But it's like a 10,000% damage increase.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
The number that I showed when I did that video and I was talking about the armor nerf is Pablo brought up a level 220 heavy gunner, regular star chart strength in the simulacrum, and was showing how this enemy had like 20,000 armor, right? Had like 20,000 armor. It was like, oh, and when you apply 10 stacks of corrosive, it goes from like 97% damage reduction to like 80% or 87% damage reduction. And he was like, we want armor strip to feel more impactful. And like part of me was just screaming mentally, and I'm like, but the EHP of that enemy gets fucking destroyed. Like
I mean,
it's still the same reduction in EHP.
was it even on Steel Path?
No, it wasn't. One of
That's
one
what
of
I'm
the
saying. Like,
commenters
dude,
was like, you because I showed them and I used the example of the Steel Path heavy gunners, and I realized like in the middle of me recording, I was like, oh, he didn't even do Steel Path, so I went back and redid it in the middle of the video with normal enemies, but it took me like 5 seconds to kill like all of them and build stacks.
the thing is, if you put it on Steel Path and you go up to like at least level 1,000 or something, their armor gets crazy.
Yeah, but you're supposed to build around it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like
it is literally their method of scaling. It's like complaining that there's shields on the corpus. Like, oh my god, against the corpus?
yeah, can we like nerf that too? While
Can we
we're at
nerf
it?
the
Why
corpus
not?
shields?
Yeah, just well, you know what? Screw it, right? Let's just every enemy gets 1 health, easy. Just
That way people can mod however the fuck they want.
we're legitimately going to get like just a new ultimate Steel Path difficulty, which is then going to be too hard for people, and then we're gonna bring everything down some more, and then we're gonna repeat this process again.
Yeah.
I just
They gotta do the super path for the Super Earth meme.
yeah. Super Path.
Yeah.
There it is.
Super
But
path.
no,
And then you come out with like titanium path and shit like that. And like
triple
rhodium.
diamond.
Yeah, there you go. Double black diamond. Like a ski slope. As we just descend into an eternity of ridiculousness instead of balancing the fucking game to start with.
Every season we just get a new difficulty. So at the end of it, oh, okay, guys, we brought the difficulty down. We're coming out with a new one. But you know, as fucked as it all is, it's still a good game to come back to every now and again.
Yeah. But hopefully they don't fuck with the other elements too much, because that's literally how we interact with the game. Like, I can see people, if they don't balance this right, and, like, everything's, like, massively too easy. Because, like, I was telling you earlier, I was like, I've been playing, helping out one of the newer players in the Alliance. And, dude, let me tell you, running regular star chart is fucking empty, bro. It is so fucking empty.
Is it really that bad?
Oh my god, dude. I did like 20 missions with him, and there were literally 2 where we found people, and they were assassination nodes for frames.
Like,
And
but they keep splitting up the player base so much with more and more stuff, and it doesn't help anything.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They gotta do something where it's linear progression, and they need something that is a challenge to filter players. Like, they can't do this thing with, like, the mech, because, like, the guy that I was helping he's not stuck on the mech, because that's what I helped him with. But he was at the point where he was ready for the new war, and he's just waiting on the mech to the mech parts to drop.
Who is the target consumer?
Yeah, I asked you that. We didn't come to a conclusion on that. Like, if you were to personify the person that they're trying to make this game for, like, who would that person be? Like, who would they be making this game for? Do you think the person's in their 20s? Because Lord knows, you know, they want that adult paycheck, that disposable income.
That's what they want. They want your disposable income. Well, you'd have mine if, like, we could actually get content, please. Instead of letting us one-shot everything.
Yeah, but what would you actually want?
You've got a point, touche.
Besides for them to leave you alone?
I want to pay to lower their armor more. Can we get, like, a booster that, like, is 200 plat, and for 200 plat you could just have enemies with no armor or something?
Oh, just make it completely pay to win?
Yeah. And then, like, go into recruiting, like, hosting a mission, no armor booster, like, come on.
Well, I mean, at that point, you might as well offer something like that, right? Like, you're only removing 90%. Like, that's just moving to 0, dog. Like,
yeah, what is 90% with how hard? Like, they've given us so much power, like...
Hold out as long as you can.
What is 10%? Like, viral's more damage on health, right?
yeah.
I miss the old viral. That's why I get confused with the, like...
Oh, where it removed
Yeah.
90%?
Yeah,
The
just
HP.
straight up, like, okay, your health is gone. But, like, you don't even need armor stripping as it is.
Yeah. No, I know. Like, that's part of the meme. What was it that one time where we did, like, I did, like, a magnetic toxin Brahma up to, like, level 4k against the Grenadier? And I didn't even use slash. like cutting munitions. It was just all base damage and fucking toxin waiting.
Dude, when I was still streaming, like, I was just fucking around, really. Like, I purposely, like, I took weapons in there with no mods, and there's a lot of weapons killing the enemies, even in one shot. Granted, to the head, but even with one shot killing level 70s, like, what are we doing? There's no mods.
Yeah, true.
What is?
Like, what was it? The Brahma could do that. The Tankor could do that. The Kuva shield dig, I remember being pretty nasty. Doing the no
Okay,
mod
you know,
thing.
something like a Brahma, of course, but like I'm talking like actual like rifles
Yeah. No, if you get the right multipliers on stuff, you can do damage.
with no mods. It's been a while since because I used to do like 8 to 12-hour survivals like every day, and I don't do that anymore.
I mean, you said you were gonna quit once you got to, what, 1,000,000 mods?
I've already started playing other games. But I come on for the mod farming now and again. I gotta do it.
You gotta get to 1,000,000.
I gotta fucking do it.
How close? You're over 800k, right?
917,000.
Damn, bro.
Like, I have to do it. And then I'm gonna, like, sit there and be like, why did I ever do this?
Make a video and delete all of them at one time. You gotta get that refund.
I'll edit it so it looks like I did. But I didn't.
Oh, you want them as trophies?
Or no, you know what? Can I drop the internet connection, press the sell all button, and then Alt F4 the game, come back and still have them, but still have the video showing me deleting them?
Oh god, I have no idea.
Like, kill the internet connection so the sell process doesn't actually go through on the server end, but visually it does.
I don't know, dude. Maybe. Oh god. Sitting here running my fucking mouth.
And then I'll be like, hey guys, I got 1,000,000 mods again. In like 2 days later.
Fuck off, Misery. Nobody likes you.
Spore saturation is nearing.
Oh god, where's my life support?
Life support will save you.
Come on, guys. That's another thing that kind of bugs me is the having to use a Necros and Steel Path when I play it.
Oh, so you can like solo?
So I don't ever have to get capsules. Especially if I'm sitting in a corner. Like, I know, like, been some people try to be like, oh, you don't need a Necros.
Cannot do this without
But it's like, you kind of do. Also, violence had my desecrate off. No, but it's like, seriously, like, without a Necros, I've had times where, like, I'll be killing them at such a good rate. But they don't drop any capsules. And even when I go to use the life support capsules, like, the life support capsules don't spawn fast enough. Like, there's just not enough life support to keep the mission going.
Yeah.
I've had it that bad. And that's with a good kill rate. But then with a Necros, I never have any problems. Like, what's that about?
Dude, I don't know. Honestly, I swear to God, I don't know. It always seems to be issues with like the EE log and your FPS rate. Swear to God. Like I was watching this video and this guy was talking about how in order to increase your farm, you need to max out your FPS as much as possible. And the guy actually provided video evidence showing that the enemies literally move faster the higher your FPS is.
Wait, you're telling me I need to uncap it?
Yeah, like and lower the quality. So like obviously you're
Oh
not looking.
god.
But
Make
that's
sure
on.
you run DLSS on max performance.
No, but that was the thing is he actually showed that they move like up to 10 to 15% faster.
That's wild.
No, and that was the thing is like it blows my mind that that was there because he what was it? He timed them walking across the old simulacrum with like capped FPS, and it took them like 4 seconds to get across the simulacrum at like 60 FPS, or it took 5 seconds to get across the simulacrum with normal 60 FPS, but at 120 it took like 4.5. So the game actually is unironically pay to win.
Whoever has the best hardware gets more farming.
Literally, that is actually how it works out.
That's so dumb. Well, I know it gets weird if you play at like 20 or 30 FPS. Ask me how I know, because like I had like an old ass laptop back in the day.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing is like the game is actually a bit of pay to win.
Wow, so I need to never go off of solo and like just overclock all to hell.
Yes.
Damn, Malice is such an asshole.
Oh, did you get bubbled?
Yeah, I just won't die. Still a great game though. Don't ever leave.
The more and
It's a
more
beta, by the way, too. So, like, if DE like just happens to screw you
still
over,
in beta.
still in beta or beta testers.
We are actually beta testers. Where's our badge? I want a badge.
Oh, did you hear what else they said about like the upcoming operation? They're gonna make it so you can't just sit there for 30 days farming sets and
Oh
sets
yeah,
of.
I saw that. They're gonna make
Oh
it so you
god.
can beat the redemption table or whatever, and I'm like, bro, nobody's gonna fucking play that. Then they're gonna go in, they're gonna farm their couple of sets, and then they're gonna fucking stop playing, and come back when there's something to do. Because so much of the clan and the alliance is people coming back
Share in this bounty.
when there's an update, because there's nothing for them to do.
Mango's here.
I know that.
Mod farming like every day or every other day, you know. Mango plays Warframe.
Mego does play Warframe. You have the most
I'm an
amount of
active
hours.
clan member. What about everybody else? Dead clan.
It's not dead. They're just on at weird fucking times. I see them on.
God, where's Autumn? Come back and decorate the dry dock, please.
Yeah, finish the fucking dry dock. You decorated the entire dojo, and we gave you thousands of plat, and then you left in the middle of the fucking dry dock. It's like 3/4 started. It's like we're flying into a hillside.
Did I don't remember, didn't they run that last event for like 30 days?
Something like that.
There were some people that were farming that for like the whole time, and it's like the one dude told me because he spent like legit 8 hours a day for that entire month, and like he told me how many energizes he had, and it's like, dude, if I spent 8 hours a day for that month, I could have made like literally 10 to 20 times more platinum than you did, because they slow the shit down. And they've been doing this over the years. Like, even Plague Star is not what it was the first time around.
It's definitely nerfed.
Plague Star was absurd the first time around. And now it's trash. Like, oh, but it's good for format. Like, so is sitting in a survival making like 1,000 plat an hour and buying a Forma bundle for like 35 plat.
Yeah.
Like, how are we at this point?
You'll have to teach me where the 1,000 plat farm is. I know like the 500 and the 701 is conjunctions. Because nobody wants to farm those fucking things.
I like conjunction. Especially because it's like, it's got a fisher now, and like, it's a dream come true. But like, man, I just... Plague Star was like, man, I'm gonna go on a bit of a story here.
Okay.
The first and second time Plague Star came out, maybe the second time, I don't remember. I know the first time it came out, there was no point to killing the boss. It didn't give you standing. You got like all of your standing from just, you know how you put like the 4 toxins in? There's like 2 different toxins. There's 4 of one and 4 of the other. One spawns the boss, one... I don't quite remember what the other one was for standing. So you got 1,000 standing for each one you put into the mixer or whatever.
Yeah.
And you know, nowadays you get standing for killing the boss, but back then it was for each one of those things you got 1,000 standing. So you got a full Forma, 4,000 standing. I think it's 3,000 for the Forma, if I'm not mistaken, at least back then. But people would spawn the boss. Like, nobody wanted to spawn the boss. Nobody wanted to put in the toxin to spawn the boss. And the people that did would call the people that didn't leechers, when in fact the people putting in the toxin are the ones leeching off of the people that didn't put it in, because they want someone to kill the boss for them. Okay, no, but here, I'm not done. So it's like, oh yeah, feel free to spawn the boss, right? While people were struggling to kill the boss, and the more they struggled, the better off I was. The infested spawn pods that came down would spawn so many goddamn enemies, and they nerfed it the second and so on time around. But originally it spawned so many fucking enemies. It was like, dude, it was more mods than this. You know, Steel Path has a mod modifier?
Yeah.
It was more than this. Without a Necros. I had to get 3 Necroses. And even then, dude, they couldn't keep up. I had to legitimately put fucking as much fire rate as I could on my Mesa the first time around. It was crazy. So while they killed the boss, that's how I did my mod farming, because that was legitimately the best way to get mods until they nerfed it. I don't remember what they did the second time around. They slowly nerfed it every time it came out. They did something to it. But that's my story of mod farming. Taking advantage of the people who wanted to spawn the boss. It's like, yeah, screw you. Mango's gonna go farm the mods. But yeah, no, they've been nerfing things, the events and operations. You just can't like Scarlet Spear, wasn't that amazing? Like I remember it being amazing.
Well, no, that's Scarlet Spear was the second one, right?
I don't like. I swear, Scarlet Spear was a good arcane farm compared to the last operation we had on the Sanctum.
It was the first one with the Murexes that was the good farm. Dude, I was so tempted to take like a week off of work and like hyper farm that shit out. That's where I got my my energize and my barrier from.
But I think DE learned from those events.
Like how so? Like to prevent
Like
people
they
from
just
burning out or something? Like
no, just preventing people from being able to farm so many. Like I don't think they want that. The fact that they put a limit on this next operation makes me not want to do it.
yeah, because they said it was only going to be 2 sets. That's what she was thinking, is like to allow people to beat the store. Like, listen, if I get if I get in a mood and I want to sit down and farm for a couple hours,
Yeah, like let them farm. What are you doing?
like from a game developer's point of view, oh
You're
god, no, they're playing my game. Stop.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like your job as a business is to business money. People play a game, and you're gonna sit down and say like, "Oh, hey, you can't play our game that much." Like, oh well, fine. Like you want them to go somewhere else.
Yeah. No, that's kind
Like
of what the sentiment. If feels like the player base is something to be managed, not something to be earned.
like that guy that was farming all those energizes that was telling me all about it. Like, oh, you don't want him doing that? Like it's their choice to do it.
Yeah.
It's their life to live.
Oh, what? You
You're
don't
not
want
their
some 20-something-year-old in Canada telling you how to enjoy your free time? That doesn't
No,
sound
but
enjoyable to you?
Rebecca's not the fucking mother of people that play this game.
Yeah.
Right? Like, come on. She's not my mother to tell me I'm gonna listen, you're gonna get your fucking bedtime, bitch. Oh god, could you imagine it? She just pops on the screen in game, like on video, like, alright, Tenno, it's bedtime, we're turning off the servers.
That'd be kind of hilarious. To avoid burnout, all the Tenno are forced to go to sleep.
Yeah, we've been in here for 80 minutes. That's tremendous.
Tremendous.
I just don't know what we're doing anymore with this game. I don't even bother really watching the tab streams because normally if there's any commotion going on, I'll normally hear about it. That it's like at this point, right? Like, oh, you know, like, oh, they're doing this major thing to Warframe. It's god awful. Like, oh god, I gotta go see what the fuck it
It's like, what's this fucking disaster? Let me check
is.
this out. God damn.
Like, oh, they're nerfing armor. Oh god, let me go check the dev stream. Oh god, yes, they're nerfing armor. What an update. Just that crazy commotion going on over there. Like, oh, I gotta go see what's going on. Sorry, I was playing another game. But Warframe hits a spot that, like I've said it before, no other game really comes to hitting, and Warframe is still going to be a good game until they run it into the ground.
Yeah, that's true. But not.
Which even...
But like what I was saying is that I've heard from a lot of the more experienced players that are closer to your category and even like above and beyond me. A lot of those guys are leaving because they're just like, this doesn't feel like Warframe anymore. Not that there was much to, like, none of them are saying like, I'll turn it back to the old way, but they are saying like there were things that were preferable. Because I get, you know, we started this because of the question, and we didn't fucking answer it. Who do you think they're making this game for? Because they're not making it for vets.
I wanna read some more. Deviri, dude, I fucking hate it with a passion. I have yet to play it. I will not touch Deviri.
Not
But
even the circuit?
that doesn't mean that I can't play the game. Like, I don't have to just flat out quit this. Like, we're doing a mission now that, like, just kind of kill some bugs and chill. Like, I'm trying out some weapons after 3 years of using Brahma. Like, I just, like, I yeah. I don't, like, I'm not, like, forced into Deviri, am I?
Yep.
And so, like, I don't know, it just seems silly to quit this game over, at least for now, there are things that I don't have to partake in.
Yeah, but you can't not partake in the armor nerf.
But, like, it's still a better game than most free to play. It's like,
No, it's
what
true.
am I gonna go to?
Yeah, anything that competed died.
Like, what's going to replace Warframe for me? I mean, Deep Rock kind of hits the vibe a little bit, but, like, they're just not doing anything with their game.
Oh, Deep Rock in terms of development? I thought they were coming out with like...
Yeah, new season after rerunning the same shit for like 2 or 3 seasons. It got kind of boring.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I don't know. It's a good game. It's a fun game, right? But I don't know. My point is, I can always come back, even if it's just for a little bit, and vibe with Warframe for a little bit. Even with the armor nerf, which is very unfortunate. It doesn't mean I have to just straight up quit this game. DE's got a gun to my head telling me that if I quit, listen, bitch. You're with us now.
Miss Cruella DeVille with her lipstick liner.
I don't know, why does she dress up? Like, dude, is it just the live streams that she dresses up? Like,
She
Every
doesn't
time
do
I
it all
watch,
the time, but like it was really distracting the last time she did it. Like there were people in
sometimes,
the YouTube live stream going, "Why is she dressed like Cruella Deville?" It's like I don't know, maybe she just killed some puppies or something.
like sometimes she will dress very distractingly. And Steve, listen, that last dev stream short, like that 15-minute dev stream, dude, Steve just didn't care. He's got his white t-shirt and some jeans on. He just doesn't give a shit.
Oh yeah,
And
his
then,
little Kirby hat.
like, she is just so dressed up with lipstick. Like, why?
I don't know. You want me to tweet her on Twitter?
Like, is that how she dresses, or is it just because of the streamer? Like, what's going on here?
I don't know. I don't ever remember her dressing like that really, but it does seem to pop up every now and then.
I don't know, but yeah, no. Who's the target with this game?
You think it's 20-year-olds still?
Do they even have a target, or are they just pulling this out of their ass?
Just I like money.
No, I mean just like, oh hey, yeah, we're just gonna do this nerf because it feels right, even though it's very much not. I just never see vets anymore.
Yeah, I've seen some LR4s and whatnot, but like the people with like 2,000-3,000 hours, I guess they're playing in groups. But like doing pub squads and stuff like that, I'm not seeing a lot of those guys anymore.
I just never see them anymore. Even when I'm doing recruiting shit, you know, it's just I never. It's always under mastery rank 30.
Yeah.
So I never see 30s. I never see LR.
What was it? The last EDA the last EDA I did, this guy was like LR2, right? Talking about like older players. This guy was LR2. And he told us everybody else was LR4, and I guess he didn't look at everybody's rank. He was like, "Oh, don't attack the mech because you have to kill him to knock down the survival timer, right? And to get air support." And one of the guys responded, "Oh, shush, you're the new guy here." And he was like, "What?" And he looked, and like everybody else in the party had like 1,000 hours on him. And he was so used to by default being the old person, he didn't even realize that like, oh, these guys can kill the fucking mech due to like ability. Like if because like normally like people would run over and try to kill the mech, but they wouldn't have the weapons for it. But like obviously we knew how to kill it with like combining shred and like somebody priming with encumber. Like you, a little bit of teamwork, right? Like a tiny little bit of teamwork, and it just dies instantly, right? But he was like, "Oh, don't attack the mech," and it's like, and it was already fucking dead. Just he got shushed, and it was fucking hilarious.
That's tremendous.
You're the new guy here. It's like, oh,
I've got more hours than you. What do you mean?
no, I'm saying like that guy in the EDA got. He didn't get
No,
like
but
shunned, but it was like, bro, you need to fucking calm down with that shit. Just telling us not to do something when you're the fucking new guy here. Like nobody else can process whether or not they can kill this fucking thing or not. It's a fucking mech at level 300. Calm the fuck down.
no, but I'm just saying, like MR24 quite a few hours here.
Yeah, how many is it? 20 something? I think because I've been shrinking the clan, I think you actually have more hours than the entire clan combined.
That's tremendous.
Tremendous. Back here, you shit. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, he's dead. Look at that.
A toxic charger came up behind me and kicked me in the ass. So who do you think they're making this game for? The reason why I turned the recording on. Who do you think they're making this fucking game for? Because it doesn't feel like it's anybody that's playing.
You should ask them that.
How in the fuck am I gonna ask them that? I don't know any of those people at that level. Like, I know a couple of D employees, of course.
Go into the YouTube chat, and when you ask it, you might get them to turn the fucking chat off.
Oh god, that was fucking hilarious. I can't believe he got it clipped. He's like, oh, that seems like a question for whatever it was. Or I forget what she said. He got them to read out his fucking question, and she like stopped halfway through, and I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, what was that about?
She refused to answer it. She refused to finish the question. Customer first, as always. And then the next YouTube chat was fucking... Like, you couldn't comment on it.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. You know, he stopped playing because, like, I guess he got burnt out with doing that 100-hour survival.
Dude, I don't know how he fucking did it in the first place. He loves doing those long runs, but he's making a game now. I asked him if he was gonna come out with, like, a Patreon or something. I wouldn't mind supporting him as he goes through it. Because I don't know anything about game development, so I can't even, like, offer my help. Like, even if there was something where it was like I could lend him processing power on my computer, I'd do that. But I don't even know how to do that.
I'd do it. I got, like, a box full of 8 TB hard drives from the farming days. I got Railjack and Tone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is like, I don't even know how I could help him.
I don't know that this game is really designed for anyone in particular, to be fair.
Just people with money.
They make changes that... Well, hold on. Don't they only make changes that piss off the older player base?
That's the purpose of the game, is to piss off the player base. Bro, that's pretty wild.
No, but isn't that all they do? Like, when do you hear about new players getting pissed off?
That's true.
Every time I fucking like, oh, we OG Warframe players are fucking outraged. It's like, oh god, I gotta go see what they changed. It's just like, it's nothing new at this point. It's just like, we're nerfing the enemies even more. You kind of get used to it. This guy's an asshole. Oh my god, this guy's an asshole. Did you see how easy the enemies are? I can kill them with operator. Amazing.
Amazing.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Oh god, they hurt. Goddamn toxin.
Yeah, the little toxic guys keep knocking people down. Oh no.
I swear the Eximus units were to stop people from going to the higher levels. Maybe that's why they're nerfing the armor, because, like, maybe they planned this. Maybe they were like, we want to nerf armor because it's stupid, but oh wait, no, that means people are going to sit in missions for longer. Okay, let's add Eximus units so they can't. Okay, now let's do the armor nerf.
Do you think
What if-
they were playing like 5D chess or some shit like that? That is some. Bro, I cannot agree with that because they released Railjack in its condition.
What do you mean, Railjack? Fucking Zaraman, bro.
Zaraman was
Like,
pretty good. The infinite elevator.
yeah, no, Zaraman, like, dude, you couldn't even get into a damn lobby. It was so bad.
Oh, do you remember the invisible teammate bug?
I
Where you
had
would
a
go
bug
in and you could see all the shit moving around on the ground, but you couldn't see anybody.
I had a bug the other day. We had 5 players in the lobby,
Hey, good shit.
and I legit we had 5 legit Warframes running around. I don't know how we quite managed that one. Do you think it would be possible to like hack the game in some way or mod it in some way to actually get a large amount of players in the lobby?
I don't know, probably.
And
'Cause
why
that'd be
hasn't
kinda
anyone
cool.
done it?
To be honest, that'd be kind of cool. Having like 8 people.
Oh,
Like
we
raid
noticed you were
style?
playing with 4 people. We're gonna ban you.
I mean, you could do what? 6 in Capturas? 8?
The game. I mean, could you imagine, like, you're playing with 7 people, game's running fine, mobile user joins as the 8th, and oh god, we can't get any farming done.
16 FPS. I don't know. The theory that I've heard is that depending on how Soulframe release goes, they could potentially start cannibalizing Warframe for Soulframe. Depending on how the release is. Because, like, how would you update Warframe? The game's massive. Like, how would you do it? Like, do like a Warframe 2.0?
I still want to know who thought it seems comically stupid. Who thought it was a good idea? Or like, okay, wait, yeah, guys, here's the new Railjack update. It's great, but okay, we're going on fucking vacation. Hope everything works out. Bye.
Bro, that was fucking hilarious. What are you talking about?
Like,
Dude, I
what are we
actually took a
doing?
day off of work. I was so fucking pissed. It was the like I was the first time I ever did that where I was like, man, you know, this Railjack is looking really good. Like, I took a day off of work, and then that pile of garbage came out the other end, and I was like, fuck. Okay, GE, I get it.
We're going on our Christmas vacation. Sorry, guys.
They left
Hope
the
it
game in an
works.
unplayable state for 2 weeks.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Hope the servers stay up while we're on vacation.
Fucking tremendous.
So what were you saying? Sorry,
I don't even fucking know, dude. What the fuck am I supposed to say? Like, you were saying, like, Warframe's constantly on the verge of being one of the best games ever, but the fucking company's in the way of it. Like, they have done some really shitty things.
Dude, I loved Firefall. That was like my game before Warframe.
Fireball?
Firefall.
Oh, Firefall? Okay.
It was like this open world PvE game, but like the shithead running everything. Dude, he bought a fucking bus with like themed around the game. That's what he did with money. He bought a fucking bus. He ran that company into the ground.
Good shit.
And DE, like, this is a repeat of R5 Studios all over again. We're running Warframe into the ground. Why? Like, where is the brain power?
I don't know. I was hoping with the new, like, social media oriented, like, creative director, like, we would be in, like, an insane universe of, like, public feedback.
It's just such a good game in its current state that if they don't do something, is gonna end up going into the ground. And it's like, how can you let this wonderful game called Warframe just go into the ground? There's so many, like, you said they weren't even taking feedback.
Bro, don't you remember during that TanoCon where they had everybody do the quest, and it was like the questionnaire, and it was like literally the first time they had ever asked the community for feedback en masse like that.
We don't want a house, but guess what we got?
What, a house? Oh, the Dormazone? Yeah, how many people actually use that? I know there are people that liked fashioning it, but let me tell you, you fashioned it. Are you going back? No, you go to the navigation, and you go straight to fucking Deviri. You're not launching missions from the Dormazone. You don't give a fuck.
Yeah, there's nothing to do there. Like, it's just a pointless space.
I mean, there is something there, right? Like, it's where a quest that they've teased for 4 years goes to die. Just being hyper fucking negative today.
Hyper negative.
Hyper negative. Absolutely hyperbolic. Fuck. Format, would you fuck off?
Yeah, everybody's quitting Warframe. So what happened? Like, I'm more curious. You mentioned radiation shards. How did they screw him over?
Because they made it. Because the thing that he was using was the regen on blast damage. You would get shield regen on blast damage, but they made it so that it only regened if you had shield already. So if the shield got one shot at like level cap,
Not do this without him.
or like level 2000 or something like that, it wouldn't regen shields at all. Now there were some things that were absolutely broken. Like say for example Octavia.
Oh god, here we go.
Like Octavia's mallet dealt blast damage as its base damage type. So you could equip Octavia and you with mallet and you were basically just immune.
Well, it's no wonder why they nerfed it.
Yeah, but all they needed to do was nerf that interaction.
Mm. Uh, It's the thing is, why nerf something like that when we have like other things like that?
Yeah.
Like okay, shield osprey. Here you go. When I come sit in the corner, here we go. Oh, here, let me put a heavy gunner down too. It also has an osprey. There we go. Here, let me put down a Dante so we have overguard, which also gates damage. Here you go.
Oh god,
Let me
are we
put
just
down an
throwing shit
ancient for
down?
damage resistance. There we go.
Alright, hold on.
You know, like, let me put down all these things. Oh god, I love specters. I'm gonna put Clem down.
Oh, Clem 2, gotcha.
Yeah, they're getting to be a higher level. I know it's infested, right? But like when they come out with this update, dude, it's just how much easier are you gonna make this game? It's
It,
just it puts me at a loss for words anymore, and just kind of breaks me a little bit.
yeah.
Like I don't know if you've seen this mod. I put it in chat.
Oh, Serration, I might have seen that.
You might have seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've only gotten like quite a few during this mission, right? Like, you want me to run you through how it works?
Serration, it gives you damage, right?
Yeah, you think so?
Gives you base damage, right? I have gotten one
It
Serration.
no. You're
What's your
wrong.
I have gotten
It
one
gives you
Serration.
it gives you 100. It makes you 165% closer to getting banned.
Is
Yeah, you
that
like
what that
that shit?
represents? I like
Does
that
it?
shit. God damn.
Stole that one from Baker. But you want to get banned? Well, Serration brings you 165%
God damn.
closer.
Where the fuck is my Lancer going? You fucking shitter, get back here. Never mind, you're dead.
You know, they're not gonna mess with damages either, so like, does that mean that enemies can more easily kill each other?
Yeah.
I
That was
just put
that
down
was the one thing
put
I was trying not to bring up is the radiation viral builds are gonna go fucking ham, bro.
none
They're
of
gonna go
these
fucking
towers.
ham.
Look how useful these towers are. They get them to kill each other.
Hold
Yeah.
as long as you can.
I'm sitting in a corner while they kill each other. Like, what is this? This is going to be like more beautiful with no armor. Like, what are we doing? Game is stupid.
Imagine the radiation viral builds on a Serration. You've got armor strip, you've got viral. You throw out some bullshit like a fucking like a Zenistar or some shit, and then you just fucking take a nap. You get that
Oh,
sucker up to a 2 minute combo with fucking crescendo, and you just like alt tab for 2 minutes at a time.
I got my pillars. It's so stupid. Hey, did you notice that these enemies are paper? Well, guess what?
They're about to be more paper.
We're turning them into funnel cake. Dang.
They're funnel cake now.
That's. I want some funnel cake, damn it.
Oh, okay.
It's so expensive. Bro, it's like $8 or $10 for a damn funnel cake now at the carnivals.
Dude, you know what I'm actually a little pissed off about talking about price increases?
Oh
Dude,
god.
there was a macaroon place by where I live. I had to drive like 40 minutes to go there. But I could go there, and they had this deal where you could get 50 macaroons for $40. And they were normally like $2 a piece, but you had to buy 50. Dude,
Okay.
I bought a couple like a month's worth of macaroons. They have these strawberry ones. Bro, they're so fucking good. Like you have to like self-limit yourself to like 2 a day, because otherwise you'll just sit there and just eat the entire thing. Speaking from experience, don't do that.
Are you're pissed about that?
Not pissed, just sort of disappointed in myself. Like I really let myself down. But it's just I kind of want a macaroon. I haven't been there since before COVID.
Bro, I freaking I love to eat, okay?
Same. Staying alive
And
is good.
yeah, well, like I'll gain a bunch of weight and then I'll lose it and then I'll gain it and I'll lose it. Like it's the hardest part for me is just not eating. But like not eating is like amazing weight loss.
What the fuck? Starving is an effective weight loss
Well, no, what
method?
I'm saying is like in order to lose weight, right?
Yeah.
You have to eat less than you burn.
True.
And I mean, you know, it's important to make sure you're getting all the nutrients and stuff that your body probably needs, but like other than that, I found VR to be like an excellent way to burn some calories.
That's fair.
I love to eat. And rather than doing like a cheat day or something, I will just fucking, dude, I will starve, I will drop it, and then I will just go back to fucking pigging out.
Oh, so you're doing the yo-yo strat? That's fair.
Not like entirely, but I love food.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
But I really want some funnel cake.
What happened to the spaghetti? I remember a couple of times you stopped and just made like a box of spaghetti in the middle of the mission, and then ate it, the entire thing over the course of like 3 hours.
No, I would just eat it all out of the like one bowl
Oh, really? Okay,
in
okay.
one sitting. Like I normally eat it in maybe 20 minutes at most. No, what I'll do is I'll grab a box of spaghetti. I've got this thing. I'll put it in this thing, fill it with water, throw it in the microwave for 13 minutes, come back out in 13 minutes, fill it with sauce, and eat my damn spaghetti.
God, that sounds delicious.
And I'll probably top it with just an absurd amount of cheese and tomato sauce.
God, I don't think I've ever eaten like a full box of spaghetti before. Am I missing out? I feel like I'm missing out.
It's important to like at least even if it's just cheese, I guess at least have like for me if I just eat. That's why I like to put meatballs in it or sometimes or something, some Italian sausage or something. But if I just eat like the full box with tomato sauce, dude, it kind of makes me want to throw up from eating so much of because tomato sauce. Nah.
Fair enough.
So like I have to like put something to go with it, and it makes me very much not sick. I don't know. It's just so much of one thing. Like you gotta top it with something. Generally, I like to maybe make some Italian sausage or put some ricotta in there or some Parmesan and maybe some hamburger or something.
Okay.
By the way, homemade ricotta is like apparently so much cheaper. Because things are getting expensive. Yeah, tell me why funnel cake. I can get it for like I can get this huge ass thing for like $1. Okay, or hell, I can make my own. I can make like so many funnel cakes for $1, right? You go to the damn carnival because like was driving by it, didn't actually go to one. Haven't been to one since I was a kid, but like, dude, it's $8. How the hell? Everything's so expensive. And you know, wages aren't going up either.
Yeah, inflation destroyed any gains made.
That's another thing with pasta. It's so damn cheap. Literally go to like you have Dollar Trees there, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I literally go to Dollar Tree and get like 2 pounds of pasta for $1.25.
Hey, that's not bad with all.
In fact, funny enough, I went to Dollar Tree today. Yeah, dollars. My dollar snacks. You know what Carolina Reaper is?
Oh god.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
apparently it's supposed to be like the hottest pepper out there or something. Like I don't know how true that is, but like it's very hot and very good.
Okay. Are you
Like
eating them on the regular now?
yes,
God damn. Like, can you eat it without any, like, milk or anything like that?
yeah. It doesn't affect me. They're just really good.
God damn, bro.
What have you had them?
We will all share
Okay, so
Dude,
what
I
I
can't eat anything like that. I'll fucking die.
no okay no. When I because I there's like these cheesy puffs with like Carolina. They're so when I first had them, I had one curl, one puff. My fucking mouth was drooling. Like I'm not even joking. I had one, and now I'm downing an entire bag without even breaking a sweat. They're so good. I think you get used to it.
That's a little nuts, bro.
No, but I'm just saying, like, it doesn't affect me, like, now. But it did have me drooling when I had them, like, the first time. But they were so good. They were so fucking good. I never stopped, and
Yeah, you know the pain those things put you through is like a warning to, like, not eat them. Your body's
well,
like, no, here's your dopamine. Keep eating them. They're a source of vitamin C.
well, even coming out, they're not nearly as bad as the first time. Which, by the way, that kind of stuff coming out.
Super hot, also.
um, I did eat them at one point to the point that I was bleeding.
Oh, God. Yeah, the hottest I ever got is there was a hot sauce competition, or like
Oh
a
god.
not hot sauce competition, but it was like a hot sauce challenge. There we go. And one of the sauces was the bomb, and it's like 1 million Scovilles or something like that, maybe like 750K. And dude, I was drinking so much milk trying to get rid of how hot it was. Like I could feel how spicy my stomach acid was. Like it was too hot. Like my stomach acid that was coming back up was flavored like spicy milk.
Oh my god.
And I was like, okay, I found my limit. My friend was like, no, you okay, bro? I was like, I had to go in the bathroom, but I just like laid my forehead on the fucking porcelain toilet. I couldn't do it, bro.
I fucking love Carolina Reaper stuff. Including those puffs. Cheesy poofs. But yeah, if you need exercise VR, you should get one. That's what you should get. We should play VR and you should stream it.
VR.
Yeah.
I saw the what do you call it? Um I saw the floor, the sliding floor that Disney came up with.
Oh god.
Did you see it where it's like slippery? So if you want to walk around in like 3D, you can actually stand on the floor and it's slippery enough that you'll slide on it. Alright, I think I'm getting to that point, sir. It's been more than 2 hours.
More than 2 hours? What? You haven't farmed enough mods?
Hey, you're the only one that's farming mods here, sir.
Trade some mods?
You want me to give you several full trips of mods?
I want you to sell, like, can you buy some things off me too?
Oh god, ask Autumn.
He doesn't. He literally sits on his MR0. Come on.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without.
Like, what is that? Come on. His fucking heirloom MR0 account.
I can't believe he put that heirloom shit on the fucking MR0. That limited time access stuff. I'm genuinely surprised.
Just remember, Warframe's still like one of the best free to plays,
God help us all.
even with this shitty update. I don't know. I feel like I can't be mad at it anymore. I just don't care.
I've stopped recommending it to people. I can't recommend Warframe to people.
Why?
Well, because the fact is like, you asked me before if I was a new player, would I play Warframe? And my answer basically is, I would try it. But knowing what I know now, would I recommend this to my prior self? No. They play another game, keep playing League or something.
But why? Why League over Warframe?
Well, because it's PvP by nature. Like, that's infinite replayability. They just need to stay off the thing in the...
But Warframe, like, what's wrong with Warframe? Yeah, it's fine. People can have fun.
Well, no, hanging out with people and doing stuff is fun. When's the last time
Yesterday.
playing Warframe?
Yes. Sitting in the same survival for a couple hours.
Well, this is the gameplay that they fucking hate.
Well, you got a problem with it? Bite me. How else am I gonna watch your video? I'm gonna fucking have a survival going.
True. I appreciate you.
I can't see where all the fuss is about if, you know. We're so outraged with Warframe and just fuck DE. Wow, my god, we're so outraged. Oh god, everybody's out. Let me close my game, launch Warframe, continue to sit in a survival, and open Gamble's YouTube.
Hey, I
While we see why
appreciate you.
while we see why everybody's upset. Like, oh, armor nerf. You want to leave?
Yeah, kinda.
Well, at least tell me who this game's designed for.
Bro, I have no fucking idea, dude. Can you tell me who's supposed to be playing this?
People that watch Star Trek. I watch Star Trek. I've been watching it lately. You know, I've been watching all Star Trek for the first time. It's been pretty fun.
Which one are you
D-
watching?
Currently on Deep Space Nine.
Deep
So,
Space
like,
Nine is good.
I watched The Orville a while back, all of it, and I kind of liked it. And so it got me like, oh, well, if I like this, maybe I'll like Star Trek, because I had never watched any Star Trek. And so I watched Discovery. I fucking loved it. I watched all the movies, then I watched Next Generation, then I watched Voyager, started Enterprise, and I'm almost done with Deep Space Nine. Really loved Voyager, to be honest. I might be missing some like a series or two in there, but I've been watching them all. And now that I've been watching all of the Star Trek, I honestly can't stand the Orville now.
I thought it was like considered adjacent to the main plot point or the main storyline. Or what was that? Below deck, where it's like the enlisted on the Enterprise or something like that. I've heard that was pretty good, and it's actually considered canon. But yeah, all right. Let's call it. It's been an hour and 20 minutes in this 2-hour
Hell yeah.
mission.
Let's do a level cap.
Bro, I gotta go to work.
100-hour survival. Let's do it.
Let's just get fucking banned, bro. And then we'll tweet at Pablo for a week.
Well, I did like the longest one I did. What was it, 1,500 minutes, and I never got banned from that.
Yeah, I've never gotten banned from a long run. I sometimes like listen. Baker's the only person that I've run into where it's like when you hear what he says, it's like there's no way that's fucking true, and then like it's fucking backed up every time, and I'm like, oh, maybe they just do have it out for him. But I'm pretty sure that he's trying to move on from it. All right, let's kill this nerd and get out of here. You got a bubble on you? You don't got a bubble on you?
$128 steel essence. What a number.
What a number. Alright, let's go.
Am I gonna be the only person you know of with 1,000,000 mods?
I think it's a race where you're the only person competing in it. I went the wrong way.
I don't know. I wouldn't really say competing. I just come on every now and again. Though maybe I'll play this a bit more today. I've been kind of playing Minecraft modded.
Yeah, I saw that the all the mods pack or whatever.
As you conquer the foe, so
Maybe I'll download that.
Yourself.
I've got a RTX Minecraft. But alright guys, thank you for listening to us bullshit if you made it this far. Thanks, dudes.
Oh god, you're still